Welcome to the Golden Square Podcast with your hosts, Linda Scott and Sherilyn Fisher. Are you ready? Because we're starting right now, only on Stunner Radio, the heart and soul of the culture.
Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening. Now, I know there's supposed to be a second person here with me, Miss Sherilyn Fisher. However, this is the time that she had to take a cruise. Listen to what I said. She had to take a cruise and go have some fun. But it's me, and I will be here with you. And we have the special guest, the beautiful Lynette Reddix. Oh, wait. Let me rephrase it. Dr. Lynette Reddix. So that's our guest tonight, and she has so much information that she wants to share with you. So if you will, drum roll, please bring in the beautiful Lynette Reddix. Look at you. Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Hi, everyone. I am doing awesome. And you know, I
Great.
see your co-host is not there, and I know you guys are Thelma and Louise. So, hey,
I
you're Thelma,
know.
I'm Louise tonight, okay?
Oh, okay. I'll take that. And I know she would accept you being the Louise. So
Okay.
let me just ask, um, you because I got to get all my honors first. Let me say that. I need to say congratulations on your doctoral. Yeah, I'm so honored. I am so glad that I have the opportunity to know such a wonderful young lady as yourself. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Oh
you.
my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, it's
So,
been some years.
girl, listen. So that the people could catch up, and so that I just a little tap, tell them just a little bit about yourself.
Oh gosh, where do I start?
I know, right?
It's a lot, you guys. Well, we'll start off with my name is Lynette Reddix. I am the founder and executive director of No Sister Left Behind. I've been in healthcare for over 30 years, and I just spin off from healthcare, and I'm still in healthcare, but I spin it off into doing community work. So I went
Okay.
into advocating. I went into being a activist. I was the president of Missouri City NAACP. I just recently ran for Benton County Precinct 1 Commissioner, and I'm still a champion, a change agent for our community. So this is someone that just didn't pop up. I've been out
Yeah.
here, you guys. I've been out here. I've been doing the work. I've been advocating in mental health and just justice for, housing and various initiatives around Houston. So it's like where I see a need, I just plant myself there because we need people like Lynette Reddix that's on the ground, that's grassroots, that's right here for our people, by our people. So
Yes.
that's why I'm here because, it was a torch passed. And so I want to be able to pass that torch to the next person. So if you see me doing the work, hey, if I can do it, you can do it as well.
And Lynette, you do a lot. I mean, when I say a lot, and it's well deserved on every end, whoever makes that connection with you, because not only are you servicing the community, I'm saying you servicing the whole state of Texas because, young lady, I am so honored and trying to figure out how do you wear all these hats and still look like you 30 by yourself. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. So I'm just saying that's the beauty. You got to do what you got to do, and I'm so thankful that you're doing just what you're doing. So,
It's
what
God.
is? Well, yeah, that's
It's God.
the
When
main
you're
person.
purpose driven and you doing it for him, and it's like he shift you to do what he know you can do. And
Right.
so when you know what your purpose is in life and you just kind of follow his lead, because we veer
Yes.
off to the left all the time, but he bring us back to the right. And when she going straight that way, there's no turning back. Whatever doors there's
No
people trying to
turning back.
close, they just keep opening wider.
Absolutely.
I'm a living
Absolutely. So,
testimony of that.
and I am a witness of that. So listen, let me ask you, tell us a little bit about No Sister Left Alone. Now I've heard that so many times. What does it mean on your behalf?
Gosh, No Sister Left Behind came for me back in 2013, I was thinking about myself moving here after my divorce with 5 children and having to raise them out here by myself, no family, just myself, and feeling some time alone. I didn't want that for any of the struggling young ladies to have to go through. Mind you, I was early 30s, fresh out of the divorce and nursing and just working and just championing myself and just kind of leaning toward my mother, my grandmother, and just people that I respect in the community that's been doing great things. So I just give it all to God. I had to say, hey, God is like, this is what I'm wanting you to do is to take the hymn to just reach back. So the name No Sister Left Behind is me reaching back to young girls, mentorship with them, doing scholarships with them and young boys, as well as champion housing, wraparound services. We create various programs where we do scholarships. I've done a housing placement for many, many years, and people don't know about it because I don't really talk about it. But
And
I'm
you
part of
don't.
the
You
community.
just do the work.
I just
I
do the
don't have
work.
to
I'm
sit
a
out here
workable
and
person. I
yeah.
just do the work. People don't know I had a 21 unit facility with a real estate investor and attorney, and I put a wraparound services there for struggling veterans. My dad's a veteran, and so that's near and dear to my heart. So we put that program together. We wanted to get people out of recidivism from homelessness, transitional housing to permanent supportive housing, and just the whole gumbo. So when you talk about No Sister Left Behind, it's not just one variable with us,
Right.
including domestic violence. And even
Right.
right now, we have an upcoming toy drive because we have people in our community,
Right.
families, kids, they don't have the resources. So this is what we do. We want to reach back to our communities on all levels.
Right. And Lisa just said, wow, that's awesome. I'm like,
Yeah.
awesome, not even the word, because Lynette, as we just stated and you cleared it, it's all about the work. I don't need to do anything so you could, oh, okay, yeah. Well, she do it. No, I need you to see my work. And then you might come up and say, oh, well, Lynette does that. It's behind the scenes where things are happening and I'm doing it from the heart. And that's what you're doing from the heart. So not only are you uplifting young ladies behind you, but you're uplifting ladies in front of you. And I will be one to say, hey, I raise my hand to you. I bow to you. When I first moved to Houston, you were amongst the first real people. I
Yeah.
met a lot of people,
Yeah.
but you were amongst the 3 or 4, no, I say one handful of
Hmm.
real people doing things in the community from the heart. And I applaud you for that and allow me to be one of your sisters. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now
Absolutely.
I am
Absolutely.
I am
But that's
so
what we
pleased.
do. Our goal is to empower other women like
Yes,
yourself. You just came to
yes.
Houston. I saw you with Mr. Colin. He was filming Cat TV. We was rolling around the city of Houston and I met you there. I'll never forget that day because I was like, wow, she's awesome. But she reminds me of me planted here, not many people, and
Right.
just needing a sister. And that's what it's all about, connecting.
And you connect very well with not just one sister as you, yeah, I cannot stop saying this, no sister left behind. This sister right here don't play with you. What do you need? Y'all, what do you need? Pick up the phone and call Lynette. Oh yeah, okay, I know somebody. Yep, it's done. She's not questioning, why are you doing that for? No, she's saying you need help, I am here. And we need more people like you. And I'm so appreciative of the things that you do. I cannot say that enough. I can't say it enough. And um, it's just so much that we got to talk about, Lynette. Like, let's talk about when we were talking about depression. We was talking about being in that dark space. And I didn't want it to go about depression, but who better should I be talking to other than you? Because you know this, you've experienced so much, and I think we both got to Houston at the same time. I came here in 2013, the day after Thanksgiving, and you talk about a dark place. It was hard, but I did meet strong women like yourself. And
Yeah.
and looking, as I stated to people before, this is the season. This is the season. This is the time
Mm-hmm.
where we get into that dark place and nobody can help us. It's the holidays. It's I don't have a family. I don't have this. Prices have gone extremely higher than what it was yesterday. It is so much that are going on, and we're
Yeah.
looking at the outside of each other saying, "Oh, she's okay," but never touch the inside to say, "Oh my God, she's
Yeah.
in."
So a little something that most people may not know. I'm actually one of the first and only persons in Fort Bend County that opened up 2 outpatient clinics for mental health back in 2012 and
Mm,
13. And so I would say mental health in the Black community is real.
it
It's
is.
real all over, but it's a stigma when you talk about culture and
Right,
acceptance. Because in
right.
our household, it's like we know we got somebody that's a little off, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's cousin Pete or that's cousin
Yeah,
Nay, and we know she got a little problem," but no one is championing that person and supporting
right,
them and giving them the resources to help them.
right.
We have to be able to say, let's go and get your
Get some
mental
help.
well-being help.
Yes,
Let's
yes.
get you some services, even if it's holistic therapy or medication therapy. It depends on your doctors. But if we don't talk about it, we don't have those tough, deep-rooted conversations, this cycle will happen. And just something else people don't know. When you're in that dark space, we don't
Mm-hmm.
know. This right here is an exterior, but you don't know what's going on inside of me.
Inside,
You don't know what I'm
absolutely.
dealing with. You don't know what the next person is dealing with, but you have to watch the signs. And a lot of times people don't know what those signs are. But if you start noticing someone in your family that has been upbeat and happy go lucky about life, and then all of a sudden they're withdrawn, they're social isolated, they're
Right.
not talking as much as they used to, you can't hear from them on a regular. Those are signs that they're crying out for help. You may not know that, but you need to pay attention to that, because
Tension.
I'm really saddened to hear about the loss that we had
Yes.
on yesterday
Yes.
with Steven. And I'm a dance and music fanatic. I loved
Yes.
him. I loved his music. I loved him on Ellen. I loved his dance because I love to
Everything.
dance. And
Yeah.
so when he was moving, and him and his wife and just all of that, it's like you look at someone and you think, oh, that's the fountain of life. He's dancing. He's happy. You
Happy,
should have
happy.
it going on. He got a great contract with Ellen Show, but
Right.
no, it's not just
Executive
him. It's
producer. How about that? Executive
exactly. I mean,
producer.
he worked himself to be
To-
that,
Yes.
and he's leaving a
Yes.
real legacy behind.
Right.
But we got to stop this, you guys. We got to have these conversations. We have to dig deep within our ministries and help our communities, because it's going to take us to help us. It takes all of
Absolutely.
us to come together.
Absolutely.
We need our ministers, our pastors. We need our churches to really, really garner in and have those tough conversations within our ministries to help our community. Are we going to continue to see this cycle
Exactly.
happen?
Right. Right. Well, when we start, Sherilyn and I used to always say, and we still say to this day, and she's not here, is we used to have that village. We gotta figure out how to bring the village back, because it still takes that village to raise all of us. And when I say to raise us, to assist us when we're into those black holes. We used to go to Big Mama for everything. Oh, this happened. I don't feel good about this. And whatever. And the advice that they gave us, it got us where we are today. So
Yeah,
there is nobody that we're running back to say, hey, I cut my toe. How do I heal it? We have to find a way, Lynette. I keep saying that I don't know exactly where we're gonna go with it. And that was the reasoning why um when Lisa asked me to do this, and I
mm-hmm.
said yes to her, because we need each other. And it's not about, everybody know that I'm in the fashion arena. That's fine, handy and dandy. But a model would tell you, I don't even know, I don't even want to look at it outside, because everybody's frame is beautiful. That shell you walking in is absolutely beautiful. Put some makeup here, put some makeup there. You're good. But before you can hit the runway with me, I need to clean out the inside. I need to know who you are, what is going on, and why are you doing it that way.
We're not neighboring anymore. That's another issue too. We're not neighboring anymore. We're not the
Right.
unity of family, the breakdown of our family is not
Yes.
anymore. It's like, oh, she have her home, she have her career, she have her, oh, you're so busy. I hear this line all the time, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna claim this in 2022. Officially, die down, she's so busy. Okay.
Yes. Lay
I'm
it
never
down
too busy. I'm so
at
tired
all.
of hearing that. Oh, she's so busy. She got so much going on. Okay. I still want somebody to call me and say, hey,
Hey,
Lynette, are you
how you
doing
doing?
okay today? Because,
Absolutely.
we are the strong ones for
Yeah.
our people and for our
Yeah.
family, but they never look at, well, the strong one needs some help too.
Girl, I
The strong
said,
people
I
need you
said,
to
I
contact
said
us
that
and say,
the
how
strong
you
people such
doing
as
today?
yourself, I say it all the time. All strong people, we need to get together so we can vent. Okay. So, girl, listen,
Yes,
this is what took place today. How did you handle it? Yesterday. Paula said for real. So we
it's
we
true.
got to we got to learn how to be there for each other. Just what you're doing. We have to learn how to do that. We have to learn. It's okay to pick up the phone just to say, "Hey, Miss Linda, what you doing?" Nothing, just laying here in the bed. Okay, I just wanted to check on you. And then the conversation go further because for one, did you just save my life? Because you thought about me. Did you just make me smile? Because you thought about me.
That happened to me today. Dr. Jane, I have to shout out Dr. Jane. He's a local psychiatrist, one of the top psychiatrists in Fort Bend County in Houston surrounding. He texts me today. I'm in the grocery store. He texts me and say, hey, Lynette, how are you doing? I'm just checking on you. I'm thinking about you. And I was like, what? Dr. Jane? But it's just the thought that matters. That put
Right,
a smile on my face. He's in a space. He knows what's going on, and he knows what's going on in my community matters to me. And so
right,
when you
right.
have real friends, like you talked about earlier, those real people that
Yeah,
know who you are and whom you are,
you are.
they're going to
Yes,
reach to you. But when everybody's thinking like she got it all together, I'm thinking about my daughters in their 30s, and they're like, well, how did you do this? Now they got
yeah.
3 and 2 and 4 kids, and they're like, Mom, you just made it look easy with 5 of us. Honey, if it wasn't for Auntie Jean,
Right,
Grandma, Nana,
right.
Pawpaw,
And before you
Mama,
finish, Colin told me to tell you hello. But go
hi,
ahead. You
Colin,
absolutely
love
right,
you.
Lynette,
Hey, my
because
brother.
if and I tell my sisters all the time, if it wasn't for, and I only had 3 kids, Lynette. So to say 4 and 5, I'm like, oh God, 3, I got a headache. Jesus help me. But it took that village. You
Yes.
had the village, your sisters, your mother, my sisters, and my brothers. I can't leave my brothers out because when I had my boys, it's like, listen now, I need you to do some things because I can't show them how to do all these other things. So it takes all of that to make it happen. So now
Mm-hmm.
your kids have you and each other to come to and say, hey, like she just said, Mommy, you made it look so easy. Girl, when y'all was sleeping, I was making phone calls, I was hustling, I was doing whatever. And when you woke up, I was there. So
Absolutely.
it's a story that not a story, it's something that we have to sit and talk to our young ladies about. Girl, having children, it ain't no joke.
Now
You never stop. You
this brings
never
me
ever.
to Boss Women Network.
Yeah,
So I recently joined a company that I've been working with for a couple of years now. We decided to solidify it this year, Boss Women Network. So my daughters are young bosses, they entrepreneurs, they
good.
workers, and other women such as my partner, Leilani Monroe Anderson. Hello, my love. Um, they are moms. They are
Yeah.
hardworking, agreed moms in the
Yeah.
community. They need women like us. I call
Yes.
us, I won't even call us the seasoned women. I call us the women of success because we're a success story. And so when we
Yes.
champion our women and we bring them into Boss Women Network, it's a platform. You know, we talk about, if you go to our website, it's bosswomennetwork.com. Go to that network. If you're a boss woman or you want to be a boss woman in your community, you guys will get to speak with me, get a free consultation, become an affiliate partner, become an intern, because we are raising up people that want to just come and volunteer. If you want to volunteer for a year, you want to intern, or if you're just ready to be an affiliate partner, this is what we're doing. We're championing women.
But you know what, Lynette?
Throughout what you need and done.
We have to teach our kids how to volunteer.
Gosh, yes.
What's the importance? Oh, wait a minute. Collins, she's on a cruise. He wants to know where Sherilyn is. She's on a cruise having a good time. She's not thinking about us today.
Behind. See, Sherilyn left us behind, and we're upset with her right now. No, we're not.
But Lynette, we have to teach our kids the importance of volunteering.
Oh, yes.
We don't do that no more. It's a lot of things that we don't do anymore, but that's one thing that we need to go back to, because that helps you tomorrow in life.
Yeah.
That takes you to the next step of saying, oh, let me give. It's not always take. Give something back. And so when you give something back, girl, you stand up so tall. You could be 4 feet 5. But when you volunteering and you doing things from your heart, girl, you just stood 7 foot tall.
It makes
you feel good to volunteer.
I took my kids downtown to see the homeless people. I made sure they helped feed them when they got their allowances. My daughter, we would see people up on the bridges. I remember we still just a couple of years into Houston. So their allowance money, the daughters of mine was like, well, we seen these people up under the bridge, Mom. Can we go get them a sweater and some food or some blankets? So we would go get blankets, we'll get food. And then now that they have their kids, I got videos of us just packing up toiletries. It start with us showing our kids, and they're watching us do it. So now their kids are doing it, and they're happy doing it. Yes. They're seeing we're feeding the homeless. They're seeing we're giving out toiletries, and we're making sure people have what they need. But it starts with us showing us how to do that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Girl, ooh, you got my heart beating. Well, you know, I'm getting ready to do sipping tea with a purpose. And I haven't done that since I've been here. And I, of course, in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, I did them. And I'm so happy that I did. And this year, well, next year, 2023, I am doing my first sipping tea with a purpose, March 12th. So more information is coming, everybody. But just listening to what she said made me go there. It's because of our kids that we're doing it. My daughter was killed in a car accident, and after she was killed in a car accident, my grandson was only 9 months old. So knowing that he was going to finish high school because I wasn't having nothing less, and he was either going to go to military or he was going to have start his own business or he was going to college. You're doing something.
Absolutely.
But if you decided to take that next level, a higher education, shall I say, if you decided to do that, it was going to take a lot. I ain't scared of the village. I ain't scared to go ask them for nothing. So in the mix of that thought, the sipping tea with a purpose came from that. And we were helping kids who had lost a parent prior to graduating high school to take them to the next level, to give them whatever scholarship monies that we had, to buy blankets, to buy the toiletries, everything that we knew that kids was going to need. So we have to protect our children. Now we know we're at the latter part of our days, and it takes a lot for our kids to even get to where we are, Lynette, because of the violence, the domestic violence, the violence, the don't care, the disrespect. We have to put that back into them. They have no fear of anything. And Colin said that's so sad, but they don't have a fear. When you don't fear mommy and daddy, how could you fear someone else?
They don't, and
So
then they
we
end up in the
got
system.
to.
That's that pipeline of prison stuff that goes on, and I worked on several committees to help stop that and integrate services with the Harris County Youth Center. We
Mhm.
have to, because our kids, they'll keep them locked away. They don't have
Yes,
anywhere to go. And
yes,
right now, and just thinking about that, I'm thinking about all these amazing judges that has come together in Fort Bend County and Houston to champion up children without parents. And
good.
we're hosting a toy drive for those kids, and toiletries and different things that they just, like you talked about, they don't have the resources, but they have a village now that
That's
are
it.
champion what they need, and
Right,
trying to find them
right.
placements.
Right. So we have to take a quick break.
Mhm.
I know, girl, I get yelled at all the time because I go on into what we're doing. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with the one and only Miss Lynette. I keep saying Miss Dr. Lynette Reddix. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for custom handcrafted fashion jewelry that makes a statement, look no further than Linda S. Jewelry 1426. We specialize in quality pieces fit for any occasion. Follow us on Facebook at Linda S. Jewelry 1426 to view our inventory or to make a purchase. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio sent you.
Hey, we're back just that fast. So, Miss Lynette, we were just talking about um, whew, that village that we need. We need it, and we need it back. Great show. I'm glad I can't tune in. Thanks, Collins.
Thank you,
Um,
Colin. Thanks for
we
tuning
love
in.
you. So after the show, tell Lisa I love her. Okay, why don't we tell her now?
Ah,
Lisa, Colin loves you. So,
ah. We love you,
um,
Colin. Thank you for everything. Look, we wouldn't have met if it wasn't for you, Colin. So we want to
absolutely.
thank you.
You know what, Lynette? The first show that we did, he was my first guest because I wanted to give the flowers why I'm able and why they're able to accept them to people who was there for me, and he opened so many doors.
Isn't he
I was like,
amazing?
dude, I want you to know how much I love you, how much I appreciate you right now. If I don't say it enough,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you, thank you. So Lynette, you're right. You're right. This guy right
I
here,
gotta I
he's so
gotta thank
amazing.
him. He
He
came and rescued me as well as I was the president of Missouri City. He would come, film what we need, record it, send me the recording of it, and get pictures, whatever we need. I just love you, Colin. I thank you for being
so
who you
much.
are.
And we love you too, man. We love you too. He told my stop canceling me up.
Hey, we give me your
Hey,
flowers. You deserve that.
hey, it's the truth. It's not a lie. Everything that we
Yeah.
said about you, you did it, and everything that even you had a rough time and you went into a dark space too, my brother. However, you here, look where you at tonight. So,
Yeah.
dude, we appreciate you. We whatever we could do for you and with you. Because
Definitely.
I'm telling you, you tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Come on, let's go over here right now." I'm like, okay, all right. So everything that I see on this side, you did it. You gave it to me, and I appreciate it. So, all right. So, Miss Lynette, how are we gonna make? How are we gonna change things? How can we? When are we? And yes, I am ready. So just call me. I
Okay.
don't know.
It starts with people like us. I mentioned earlier that I put myself out there and I decided to run for commissioner in my county, right?
Mhm.
So I think about us being, if we're not at the table, are we really on the menu?
Yeah.
If
Right.
we're not at the table for us to
Yes.
make decisions at those very, very important tables, then who will do it? So I decided to step up and run for public office. That's one way of giving back to your community where you're out there making decisions that affect the whole community,
Oh,
not
yes.
just one sided situation, but the whole
Right.
community. Just stepping up, being an advocate, being an activist, putting yourself out there to do the work and others seeing what you do. And even though
Right.
I ran and I didn't want, I went to a runoff, but I still put myself out there. And so I'm
But
going to continue.
and I'm glad that you did.
To be a champion for my community and be a change agent. So it just takes that. It takes one person. I think about Nelson Mandela. You see the years that he put in prison and he got out, and he was that one person, but his legacy that he left behind, started with him. And I think about Dr. Martin Luther King and the work that he did. It took a team, but they made a difference. And you have those soldiers like us that are making differences in our community. You have to reach back. And what I'm seeing is a lot of time our elders, some of them reach back to us and some don't because they feel like we're a threat. But I want to say for myself, I don't want anybody to think I'm a threat because I'm not here to compete with Linda Scott of the world or anyone else. I'm here to complete, not to compete. So if we stop trying to compete with one another and actually work together in unison and in unity for our community, we can win as a community. But it starts with education. It starts with making sure that our kids have the right education, they have the right leadership, you have the right people, you vote the right people in. We just had an election year, so some great candidates got in, and then we lost some people. And then we had some people that ran that was actually, I think, should have been have won as well. But you know, it wasn't their time, just like I feel like it wasn't my time. But he's going to gear us all up into that time. And even if it doesn't happen for either one of us, continue to be a champion in what you're doing.
Absolutely. They just said Lynette Reddix for president. Well, let me just say you this, Lynette. I am here for you. Always have been, always will be. So whatever we can do, whatever you need for me to do, I am here. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So it's nothing that you can say, Linda, I need you to go over here. Girl, as long as I'm in town, I'm yours. If I need to make my schedule, redo it so that I can be here for you, I'm here. So this is why we're here tonight, so that we could introduce people to your Christmas drive as well. And you stated that earlier, but here is the thing. I don't have any more babies. And I only have my little bitty grandbaby. And girl, I seen her last night. And I was like, Linda, don't cry. Because I haven't seen her in a minute. But I haven't physically touched and held her. But my granddaughters, because I have two, and I call them my two heartbeats. So, but I don't have any kids that I go, it's Christmas time. Oh, okay. So it's back to school. I'm here to help however I can. So, and me giving you this platform, because it's always going to be here for you.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and give the people the information. We need all the toys from everybody and whatever that we could bring to make these kids have a great Christmas. Because we, as adults, understand that everything is so expensive now. It's so hard now. Yeah. This is a great time that we become that village. We have to become now it. We can't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. So tell us a little bit about your toy drive.
Okay. So you guys, this is our 4th annual toy drive. It is No Sisters Left Behind and Boss Women Network partnering together. And by the grace of God, we got community partners such as Linda Scott, Sherilyn and their podcast, the Square Podcast is there with us, along with many other organizations that are with us, that are standing with us, that are supporting us, that's going to be helping us bring toys to the drive. Now, the drive is at the Salt Lawn Apartments. It's on the south side of Houston off of 16 and Scott. That community is underserved. I just have to put it out there. My partner, she grew up in that apartments, and they call them really, really bad apartments, but they don't have the resources that they need. So we partnered with the apartment managers, and they wanted to really champion us this year and help us give back, because of course you see now we're coming from COVID, right? By the grace, you know, And so now we can really do it and do it big. And we wanted to have more sponsors, more supporters come on. So that's why I'm here. You guys, if you're out there and you want to be able to get a tax write-off, just send a PayPal to No Sister Left Behind Foundation at gmail.com. I'll send you your tax write-off. You can use that for your taxes. So that you can get some credit for what you're going to be donating. Or if you just want to come to the event. Again, the event is at the South Lawn Apartments. We're going to be there December the 23rd from 1 to 3. But we're asking everyone that's going to actually bring your toys to come on out early. Get there at 11 o'clock. We're going to be setting up the tables. We're going to be dividing it out by age groups and gender. And then we ask the kids come in on the line, because when I tell you the line be around the building, the line is around the building, you guys. And we have the seniors in the community that helps us feed the people that's there. So we wanted to make sure we get some food vendors. We want to come out and help give. We're still looking for that. We still wanting them to have.
And when you give, I'm telling you, when you give, you feel so much better.
Oh my gosh.
You felt like you just jumped over the highest mountain. It's so awesome when you see you lit up a child's face who may be, we can't say all of them, but who may not receive anything this Christmas.
And the parents, I mean, just to see those parents' eyes, some of them be in line and they be in tears and they hug on us and they say, we want to thank you because, I really didn't have it. And we're not checking to see what you have. And if you work this place or work that place, it's not about that for us. It's about, we know where you are and we're meeting you where you're at. Right. And so that's why we're doing it again.
So no judgment.
Do it. It's no judgment. It's a no judgment zone, okay?
Yeah, no judgment. If you come in to judge, we can't use you because we need
you out there. And I never really ask people for help until it's this season. So when I'm calling up on my friends, all my 5,000 plus followers and everybody across Houston and across the world, even if you're not here, and I have some people texting and saying, hey, I'm not going to be there, but I'll send you something. You guys can do the same thing. If you're not going to be in town, it's okay. You can actually send the money.
We'll come and pick it up. Don't forget that part, Lynette.
Oh, yeah,
we will come and pick it up.
We will come and pick it up.
Absolutely.
We will definitely meet you wherever you are.
Absolutely.
As long as it's not 2 hours away. We'll meet you where you are.
We'll probably say meet us halfway at that point. But that's awesome. So Colin said he loves us both. So Collins, yes, we need you December 23rd if you're in town, because we know he's a busy man, and not just busy that he can't be reached. He's a busy man behind Lynette as a busy woman, but you still can pick up the phone and say, hey, I need you to do whatever, and he's there. So we need all of you, not one, but all of you to show your support. This season, Christmas is when we need you. Back to school is when we need you. So come on, let's not let the kids down. Forget about us. Let's not let the kids down.
Something else, like even if you don't have the resources to donate, it's okay. You can come and volunteer. Absolutely. That's time. If you have the availability, even if it's 30 minutes, even if it's an hour, just come on down and help us out. Absolutely. And that's your time. Your giving of your time is like you're giving the money or you're giving a toy. So,
but that's again what we're stating on teaching everybody, our children, how to volunteer. What a reward that you receive from volunteering. Once you start volunteering, you don't stop. You don't stop. You constantly want to give and give and give, because when you're giving and God opens this door and you're trying to, how did this happen, girl? It's because you gave your time, your energy to whatever it was that you gave. So this is the time that we really need all the volunteers. We need all the donors. We need you to step up and come out and help. Only if it's for, like she said, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. You want to stay all day. We got it so you could switch posts. You don't have to stay right here. You can go right out. So come on out. We would appreciate you. Lynette would appreciate you. The kids will
The
appreciate you.
families, they really
Thank
will.
you. Will appreciate you. So you would get that opportunity to see the faces that you are putting smiles on.
And if you're
So
in that community as well, that's another thing I wanted to say that we're going to do a little bit different this year. If you don't live there, but you in that area and you actually need a toy for your child, just come on out. We
girl,
got you.
see, that's
Come on out.
it. How
Come
could
on
you
out. We
not
got you.
want to? Look, I'm with Collins, Lynette for president. Yes.
Now, you know, my
Give me that.
long-term goal, listen, my long-term goal was, I was saying, oh, I really want to run for Congress. I want to be, you
Oh,
know, I love my icons, you know, and I
yes,
want to champion them. And I said, with Barbara Jordan and just
yes,
different ones that just
yes.
have been out there. And it's like, okay, I want to do that. And so, but I ran for commissioner instead, but I joined National Congress of Black Women, you guys. It is an amazing organization as well. It champions women of color. And hey, you never know, I may run for president.
Girl,
But
I
not today.
I pray that God allows me to stay and see that and support you in any way that I can.
No, I
So
appreciate that.
I pray that you have the strength that you need to go forth, and you have the support. I will be supporting you, but I need more of you to help me support her. So, and not just to support her, there's others that we need to support. Just let's just support each other. Period. Point blank.
Absolutely.
Point
We need you guys, and we need you guys to let us know what you need. Because if you
Absolutely.
do, or if you are struggling, and I'm gonna say this, so this is something I do every single year that a lot of people don't know either. Okay, so you have people that want a nonprofit, you have people that want a business, but they don't really know how to apply. They
Right.
don't really know the avenues or the steps or the resources. But each year, you guys, I'm helping multiple people
Mhm.
um, create their nonprofits and put the wording together, put the language together, and actually doing the applications for them. That's what I do. Businesses, I want to help more than one, more than two, more than three. I think this year, 5 businesses, 2 nonprofits, and 3 LLCs this year.
Wow.
I don't talk about it, I don't brag about it, but I like to see us,
Others.
helping our
Others.
community, and it's sometimes it's not even African Americans. It could be one of my tax clients, and they knowing what I'm doing and they needing
Wait,
help and
hold
they're
on, Lynette.
consulting.
I got to take another break, but because it's so much to you, it's
Gosh, I'm
crazy.
telling you.
It's crazy.
I
Yeah, we
already
have
know where
to
this
take a
lady
break.
come from. Sometimes I think about her too, and be like, girl, where you come from?
We got to take a break, so we'll be right back again with the Dr. Lynette Reddix.
Has your path to success been blocked by lack of training, outdated skills, or just feeling like you can't keep up with advanced technology? We have a solution for you. TT Innovative Solutions can help get you on track and assist you with the skills and services you need to achieve your goals. If you need website design, virtual conference hosting, technical skills development, help desk support, and more, TT Innovative Solutions has got you covered, and they're here to teach, train, innovate, and solve. Visit ttinnovate.com today for more information or to book an appointment. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio sent you. If you live in Houston and surrounding areas,
Okay, so we're
and are
back,
in need
and
of
thanks for
quality
joining us
childcare,
with the
contact
Dr. Lynn.
Cuckoo's Treasures today. We provide professional childcare in a caring and nurturing environment. Do you work second or third shift or don't have a typical schedule? Cuckoo's Treasures can assist you. We're open 24 hours and some weekends. Give us a call today at 346-313-9064. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio sent you.
Muted. There you go. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I was asking the question. I asked you, who are you? How are you built? Are you like the $9 million lady body? What's going on? And then I also stated that you also do tax returns as well. I'm girl, I'm so lost with you. I thought I knew everything. I'm throwing up my hands. That's it.
That actually was my first real business, you guys. From being nursing in the hospital all those years, Lynn's Tax and Financial Services was my very first business back in
Wow.
2010, and it's 2022, and I'm still doing it. I don't promote that one either. It has its own page, but professional people, individuals, corporations. Okay, guys, I'm a nerd. Okay, just leave me alone. Leave me alone. But I see a need and I just champion that. And if I know I can do it and I get the resources and I get the training for it, and I just, hey, I could do anything. I'm every woman, and every woman is inside of me. You want to know who I am? I'm every woman.
Girl, you most definitely in my head is talking to you because you do it well. You don't just go in and say, okay, I know how to do this. I know how to do it. You know how to do it.
And I place people too. I place people. I give people opportunities. I give them jobs. And I don't talk about that, but I help. Hey, you know how to do taxes? Okay, I have a business. Bam, you got a job. So that's what it's all about, reaching back and helping others. And people don't know it's me that's doing it, or it's me that's just like with my clinics. They thought my doctors was the owners because they were Asian or Indian. And then he was like, no, Miss Lynette owns this business. So that's that stigma in our community where you see this space, but you see others and you think, oh, well, you walk in a building, it's beautiful, it's nice. Oh, the doctor's the owner. And the doctor's like, no, that's my boss.
I'm just here. I got a job.
Exactly. I got a contract with her. So that's just who I am. It's like, I prayed and I asked God to give me the vision, give me the wisdom, and lead me. And I decided to follow his way. And ever since
so those are those footsteps that he ordered. And when he ordered the footsteps, you had to take those steps and go the direction that he suggested that you go. And I'm so glad you did. So glad. You are truly an amazing woman. So yes, my hat's off to you are every woman. That's it. I love it.
I'm not who I used to be. So the people that people knew in Shreveport, that young girl that had all the kids and everybody counted her out, she rise to the occasion and said, but God.
But God. But God. And every time you say but God, more added come to you, because that's who he is. And he is that but God. Girl, now see, you're trying to make us have church here, because that's the whole thing in itself. But God. Because when God says it, it doesn't matter who else think anything different or do anything different. It's going to be done your way, the way he described it and wanted you to do it. And I tell people that all the time. And they're like, Miss Linda, you just told them how to do it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. She wants to do this. Let me help you do it correctly. That's what matters. It ain't about, I would have told her why. That's what we're here to do, to help one another. There is a billion people, 1 million plus, almost billion people on earth. Mm-hmm. And if we just stopped and help with the little things, the big things would fall in place.
But see, that's what you did for me early this year when I was dressed up in my suit for women in suits. I hadn't been in a suit, you guys, in 2 years. But this woman right here got me out of my home. I put on my suit. I felt so wonderful and alive because we all had been closed in. You know what we were doing in our Zoom meetings, we'll throw on a suit jacket or we'll just throw on a dress or a shirt over ourselves. That's what we were doing. But 2022, we got out of the house. We put on our suits. She let every woman that was on that location feel so beautiful and special. We took our photo shoot, you guys, and that's what Miss Linda is all about, reaching back in her community as well. See, I'm not just here for just Lynette, honey. You on this stage as well. Remember, I'm Louise tonight.
Right, okay. And you do know a little bit. Okay, all right. Yeah, well,
I appreciate you.
That's because it was instilled in both of us. And I tell people all the time that I am a giver. And I am looking forward to doing Women in Suits again this year. but we have to do it in at least April or May. Well, not May because May is rainy. We'll figure out a date that we can do it
We're gonna
because
do it in April because I'm gonna call you and we're gonna collab Women in Suits with No Sister Left
okay,
Behind. We're gonna make this
that
happen.
sounds great.
Hey, you guys, you're getting what you call it, exclusive.
Yes,
Women in Suits, No Sister Left Behind, Boss Woman
none.
Network.
And
We
that's
got
going to be
this.
beautiful, beautiful
We
because
got
we had women that came from all over, and they were
yes.
from the age of, I think, 18. I want to say 21. I'm going to say 21 up to 78, I think it was. So
Wow.
we had a mixture of wonderful, and let me just say this, the networking that came out of that was
Mm-hmm.
amazing. And these women are still in touch with each other. And when
Yes.
I hear them say, "Oh, we met doing Women in Suits," and I like y'all did, and y'all still talking. It's I enjoyed it. I saw different things in different women, and if I can help lift anybody's spirit, anything about them, because that's what I want to do. I'm about lifting and making you feel like you're the only woman on this earth, and you're the most beautiful, powerful woman there is. So
Absolutely. That's that
I
women
want to be.
empowerment. And you did that.
Thank
You
you.
took that, you flipped it. You see what I'm saying? And you made it happen. And
And it
I
was
just
one
want to
of my
give you your
friends.
flowers.
It was a friend guy in where is he in North Carolina? I think he just moved from
Mm-hmm.
Jersey to North. He's some okay, so he out there. But they called me and said, "Linda, we're gonna do this. We need you to do it in Houston." In Houston, okay, what are we doing? Empowering women? Oh, I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah.
And we had the biggest turnout, and you know how cold it was.
Yeah.
And I
And
was
we
like,
had a
"Oh
video,
my
you
God."
guys. Check out the video. It's been circling. It actually was trending everywhere.
Yes. Yes. So yes, Lynette, we will get together real soon and make this
Mm-hmm.
happen again. So we give everybody time enough to get your suits, get your hair and your makeup together, and come on out. And I had stylist Barry Bonds with me, and Bridget Sandlin, Sherilyn was there. We had everybody. So it's a team. I always go with a team. It ain't
Absolutely.
about me. It's about my team doing whatever we are here to do to make it look so easy. Like Lynette do with her children, make it look so easy.
It,
But we
it,
had a phenomenal time, and I'm so glad that we did it here in Houston. But
yes.
on saying that, again, we got to take our last break for the evening, and we'll be right back again with the Dr. Lynette Reddix.
I'll bring up the app next.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Did she?
Has your path to success been blocked by lack of training, outdated skills, or just feeling like you can't keep up with advanced technology? We have a solution for you. TT Innovative Solutions can help get you on track and assist you with the skills and services you need to achieve your goals. If you need website design, virtual conference hosting, technical skills development, help desk support, and more, TT Innovative Solutions has got you covered, and they're here to teach, train, innovate, and solve. Visit ttinnovate.com today for more information or to book an appointment. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio sent you.
Hey, welcome back. It's me and Dr. Lynette Reddix tonight. So, Lynette, oh God, I had so many things running through my head, but I am super excited when you mentioned the women in suits. I can't wait to do that. I can't tell the people what a joy it is, and how we gonna do this. I'm ready, girl.
You know the creator.
We
You know
all
we're
up
gonna make it
against
happen. You know the creator gonna help you make it happen. So that's what we do. And speaking of the creator, I want to leave you guys with my brand new app, the No Sister Left Behind app.
it.
You guys, you can go to our Facebook page. I have it there, and the app is free.
Okay.
You can look at our programs. You can download it, and some of the things that we've done. You can click on a link that says devotional, and on that devotional, Or you can look up Bible study. We have our Facebook page. When you hit the Facebook page will come up on here. All you got to do is hit it. And it's No Sister LB. We have the Bible on here. If you need a devotional, you go on to the Bible. We have a Bible app. And it has the whole Bible there.
So we have all of it. Everybody, we're gonna have to send you to her Facebook page. She's gonna tell you at the end of the show how to connect with all of this. Colin wants to know how much it is for commercials on both shows. So we got all of this going on, and I am thankful to God, and I can never say that enough. And I appreciate you giving us your time and energy on look, I'm being that busy lady, but busy enough to stop to say, here, this is what I do. And people would not have known that Lynette Reddix do all of these things. Girl, you need to be Dr. Lynette Reddix. It's a lot of doctors in front of your name. That's power in what you do. And please do not hesitate to call on this platform for any given reason. We need to, again, continue to support each other. Yes. We need you to know that you're always in our heart and mind. And how could we do anything for and with the community? We just can't have you out there by yourself. Everybody, we got to come in and support each other. So your community and my community, his community, their community, it's our community. And we have to support each other to keep it strong, to leave something for our kids coming behind us so that they would know how to do better and be better about themselves. So
it starts with us. And that's why I want you guys to know 2023, we're officially launching more of our mentorship program. I want anybody that's out there, Linda, you included, Ms. Sherilyn, if you're out there and you know that you have some wisdom, some knowledge to mentor some young girls, we're going to have that platform where it's on the app. We'll be having Zooms. We'll be getting the girls out for luncheons. And we want to have you guys to be our affiliates.
Amazing.
So come on board. Come on board. Bring your time.
That's what we need. That's building right there, Lynette. That's building our community. That's putting the village together. And our kids, our young ladies, and not just our young ladies, our men, little boys growing up to be men, this gives them the opportunity to say, I have attended a tea party. I have had lunch with whomever. I know how to direct myself to wherever. Our kids can't do better if they don't know better. And it takes you, Lynette, and the community to guide them, because you know why? Somebody guided us.
Absolutely.
It took that one person to say, no, ma'am, you will not do this day. So we have to know that everything that we have received, we got to pull it back. I tell people every day, I don't want to take nothing that I know to my grave. It ain't going to do nobody no good. Let me serve you now. Let me tell you, and don't expect me to give it to you how you think I should give it to you. I'm pointing it out there to you. This is the way you got to do this. And it will truly, truly help you, because it has helped me to get to where I am. Again, I cannot be who I am without the Almighty God, my parents, and my village. And we want to pass that back on to all of you. All of you. You have to learn to give back. Yes. And I am a part of the village.
Absolutely. Hey, I want to shout out Cynthia Allen, Dr. Cynthia Allen, who's also going to be, she actually the director of program for mentorship with girls with No Sister Left Behind. So shout out to Cynthia Allen and all of the doctorates, all the new doctorates out there and the Lifetime Achievement awardees. Congratulations.
Yes.
We deserve it.
Yeah, and you really, really do. So Lynette, give them a quick, because we got to go, but give them a quick way to reach you.
Oh, you can go to Boss Women Network, www.bosswomennetwork.com. You can reach me through there. It links you to my No Sister Left Behind page. You can actually go straight to No Sister Left Behind Inc. You can send me an email, No Sister Left Behind Foundation at gmail.com. Or if you just want to do a quick message to me through my Facebook, Lynette Reddix, you can reach me through there as well, and I'll hit you back. And hopefully nobody don't snag my page like they done my sister and added a car or whatever that she got a new car yesterday. But you guys reach out to me. I'm reachable. Some people that have the status that I have or Linda have, they're not reachable, but I am reachable, and I will reply back to a text. I'll reply back to a call, and I will reply back to the call of action. And that's what we need when it comes to our community, the call to action. And right now, the call to action is for us to reach out to our loved ones and let them know you love them.
Right.
Happy holidays.
Amen.
God bless.
Amen. So thank you so much, Dr. Lynette Reddix. Thank you so much again. And again, the Golden Square podcast is here, a platform that you can use whenever you need to use it. We're here for you. And this is the time that we would say, look, sing our little songs. It's time to go. But my partner not here. She's out on the cruise drinking something. I don't know. But we're going to say goodnight, and we're going to say thank you all for joining in. And we look forward to seeing you. Oh, we'll be back January 5th, 2023. This is our last night for this year, but you know how to reach us. Hit us up if you need us. And Lynette,
it's a party, guys.
We will see you on the 23rd at the toy drive. If you need any of us, you got our Facebook pages. Happy holidays to you,
Rosa. Happy holidays to you as well. You guys have a great, safe holiday season.
Yes.
Please be safe. If you're drinking, get an Uber home. Go back and get your car the next day. We want to see you in 2023, and God willing, we all make it there.
If God don't take you, don't give yourself away. All right, so it's my pleasure. Thank you. See you all again. Looking forward to seeing you in 2023. Good night, everybody.
Good night.